There it is. We are live. Good morning, sinners. Yes, you, heathens, heretics, and defilers of the cross. Welcome to your Sunday service with me, Big Fat MTG, and it's so lovely to see you here, and thank you. I know, on your behalf, it is lovely to see me too. Thanks again. So, we're going to be running Jund today because what better way to celebrate that we are sinners and not in church than by running evil creatures like Rotting Regisaur and bad stuff like the Meathook Massacre. And that's pretty much it. I guess I could run Tear Asunder, but I think I'll do that in another one. That kind of came to me right now, so I would take out Cap Attack Records for that. But we'll do that on the next instance of Jund Dinosaurs. So let's quickly introduce the deck. Tamiyo's Safekeeping, because we know Tamiyo's Safekeeping. We love Tamiyo's Safekeeping, unless if you run against it a lot, in which case it probably throws wrenches into your plans. Marauding Raptor, creature spell discount, right? And then he pings creatures when they enter the battlefield for 2 damage, so that's nice on Ranging Raptors to get us a card, and Ripjaw Raptor to draw us a card. Otepec Huntmaster just for another thing to do on turn 2, and he does give dinosaurs haste. So that could be nice with Regisaur Alpha, who gives other dinosaurs haste, but not himself. And of course, Ghalta, if we can't give Ghalta haste with the Regisaur Alphas. So Otepec Huntmaster. Here in a 3-color deck, I like Thunderherd Migration to help us be able to keep some hands that might otherwise be lacking one of our colors. And the Meathook Massacre, because we are running black, it's really good, and I have 2 of them. So 2 wipes on the main board, buffered by 2 Anger of the Gods in the sideboard there. We're running 4 Rotting Regisaur, excuse me, because if we were running Jund Dinosaurs and we weren't running Rotting Regisaur, then what incarnation were we thinking? We're running Ranging Raptors to help get us the lands that we need. If we're missing a color or we just need more mana, Ranging Raptors is our guy. Domri Anarch Bolas adds mana, helps against control, and he fights. So that fight can be useful for fighting Ranging Raptors, fighting Ripjaw Raptors. Forerunner of the Empire is here to get more juice out of the dinosaur and ragers, who we already have on the field, because whenever a dinosaur enters the battlefield under your control, you can have Forerunner of the Empire deal 1 damage to each creature. So that's great when we already have a Ripjaw Raptor or a Ranging Raptors on the field. But either way, we can have Forerunner out, drop the Ripjaw, and then get the card out of Ripjaw right there. And then any other enrage effects that we have, we'll get that too. 2 Shifting Ceratops main board to complement the 2 in the sideboard there at the bottom. The protection from blue and can't be countered is obviously really nice, but I really find the ability to give itself haste very, very useful. Like, especially against Liliana, for example, who, if your creature sits there for a turn, she's probably going to -2, and have you sacrifice it. Getting around Hexproof, by the way, which is a pain in the butt for Carnage Tyrant. But yeah, Shifting Ceratops will haste and get right at those pesky Planeswalkers. More haste, Regisaur Alpha, gives other dinosaurs you control haste, and he puts 2 permanents on the field to help against removal heavy decks there. 2 Carnage Tyrant, because I like Carnage Tyrant. He can't be countered. He has Trample and Hexproof. He's big, he's ugly, and he swings for a lot of damage, and he gives control decks an issue. I like playing him by himself on the field because since they can't target him, it forces a wipe. I mean, assuming that, they don't have Liliana or ways to sacrifice. So, like against blue-white control, you wait until they wipe your other creatures or deal with your other creatures, and then you put Carnage Tyrant out so that if they want to wipe, then they have to go just 1 for 1. They're wipe for Carnage Tyrant. Okay. The Great Henge, because we have a lot of creatures, so we have the Great Henge, right? Helps us gain life, makes our creatures bigger, and draws us a card whenever creatures enter the battlefield under our control, non-token creatures. And then finally, Her Majesty, Her Royal Highness. Today, instead of God, we bow to Ghalta, Primal Hunger, who is big. The Queen has Trample and costs X less to cast, where X is the total power among creatures you control. And that could be really nice with a turn 3 Rotting Regisaur, right? Because that costs 3 mana and gets 7 power on the field. It might not even be our only dinosaur, we might also have Marauding Raptors. So that's a quick way to really steeply discount Ghalta. Now, for artifact and enchantment coverage, we're running 3 Cap Attack Wreckers, which honestly doesn't feel like enough. I actually just skipped over the lands. I'm also running 2 Boseijus, but 3 Cap Attack Wreckers who can exile target artifact and enchantment. And I've kept them in so long because they can, exile those indestructible gods that are enchantments, although Terra Sunder can too. So I'm really going to consider putting in Terra Sunder. We're running 4 Unlicensed Hearse for Graveyard Hate. Still super happy that I got the 4th Unlicensed Hearse in a pack there. 2 Anger of the Gods to complement the 2 Meathook Massacres. Now, at times, those double colored mana costs, no offense to colored people, but those double colored mana symbols are going to be a little awkward at times. But once again, that's why we have Thunderherd Migration. That's why we have Ranging Raptors in there. And it'll be a lot easier when I have a playset of Zayatora's Proving Ground, but until then, those double costs are gonna be a little awkward. That's just the way it is for now. Rampaging Ferocidon, who's good against life gain, who's good against people who put in a whole bunch of creatures, and Shifting Ceratops is, if I could, whatever. Here, the other 2 Shifting Ceratops there to round out a playset of them to give us a fighting chance against blue tempo. So, yep, with that said, why don't we hop on in? I'd like to welcome you once again. Thank you for forsaking your duty to the Lord to come pray to dinosaurs instead, who deserve it. Let's see. Explorer ranked, best of 3. Click on the correct deck, and let's go. Move my text box into a better position. Oh, beautiful. Right there. There it is. Okay. Oh, that was a much needed sip of water, man. I'm really hoping for a few nice Ghalta smashes, honestly. Like Rotting Regisaur reducing Ghalta really heavy into freaking Ghalta smash. Oh god, I would love it. Otepec into hasted Ghalta. Anything to give Ghalta like haste and then smash into them before they even ready. You could rig some fights if I know what you mean, Lucas. I think I'm smelling what you're stepping in, if you know what I mean. Definitely. Oh my god, should I keep this wildly terrible hand? Or should I freaking mulligan down to 5 and take this because at least it's freaking acceptable? Sure, we'll get rid of Regisaur Alpha because we really don't have a choice. And yes, absolutely, I could fight ring this deck, Lucas. That could definitely be another one. I actually initially was playing this as a fight rigging deck, and then I took it out. But you're 100%. We'll just put that in first because I don't know why not. Good to have you though, sir. Always nice to see you, boss man. All right, so our opponent blue black with the Thoughtseize. All right, I would assume that well, actually I don't know. It's between Marauding and Rotting. I guess it's a coin flip. I don't know. I would say probably Rotting, honestly. Okay, fair enough. We'll pop this down. Just to save the life, I would rather put down a land that they already saw, because now they still know my whole hand, but I'll save the life. Kaito Shizuki. Oh, with the cool style. That's nice. I like that. Nice and bright and colorful and stuff. Well, we'll do our first Rotting Regisaur. I would imagine that they leave it up until our next upkeep so that we can discard a card on it. I have to assume that's what they're gonna do if they're gonna destroy it.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Yeah. Discard a card. Yeah, see, they have a stop because it's taking a while. They're gonna kill it right after this. Okay, yep, that makes sense. We'll still discard a card. I think we discard Carnage Tyrant because it's so far out. Yep, okay. Let us put down Zayatora. And another Rotting. Okay, and we wait. I'm actually thinking right now, Lucas, like, what could I take out for fight riggings, and would I put in 3 or 4 of them? I think it might actually be 3 instead of 4. Now, we're up against Sheoldred, which sucks. Looks like that might be about it. Not sure what to do here. Let me think. A Rotting Regisaur would be okay, I guess. I mean, it would be a presence on the board.
I know something you don't know.
I mean, Regisaur Alpha right now would swing into not even kill this guy. Yeah, that's it. We're on to the next one. All right, good game. Let's see. What do I sideboard in? I don't know if Anger of the Gods is gonna cut it against Sheoldred because it really just wipes their token. Let's see. Um, uh, I mean, we could go Rampaging. It has Menace to get around Sheoldred, and it prevents them from gaining their life. But I think in addition to Sheoldred, like hurting us every time we draw a card, it also deals us 1 damage every time we put in a creature. So I'm not sure about that. Um, Shifting Ceratops might be nice because it does trade with Sheoldred. They can't counter it. They'd have to kill it with a black kill spell. I saw that they just played Drown in the Lich here. So they could kill it with Eliminate, of course, but they won't get it with this one. And then it can charge in against their Planeswalker, and they'd have to trade with Sheoldred. So I'm kind of liking Shifting. What do I take out for Shifting? I think a Forerunner of the Empire might not stay around as long as we'd like. And I think Ranging is less likely to actually, because their token that they make can't be blocked, right? And then they have destroy effects, so I don't think Ranging Raptors is going to be as good. And I could put an Unlicensed Hearse to nullify their Drown in the Lich, but without them having graveyard stuff, I don't know if that is worth taking out like 4 creatures or 4 dinosaurs, whatever. I think I'd rather have the Tamiyos instead. We'll play first, of course, or else we get turn. Okay, I get it. I'm not supposed to win. I will take this and just pray to play Ranging Raptors. We'll drop the Great Henge. Do we drop the Great Henge? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll hope for the best. Think this might be Wizards taking their revenge against me for mentioning that their player count is dwindling because they don't like to balance their game. Instead, they just like to print increasingly powerful cards and then print an extremely powerful card in a certain color to not really balance. We'll go with Ranging Raptors. Obviously, those creeps have spyware on my computer. Heard what I said, talked shit, and oh no, they have something to say about it. Liliana of the Veil. Oh, what fucking fun. Well, that's why I like having a Shifting Ceratops. I don't know if it'll happen. We need a land here to even think about it. All right, Domri's not the worst thing in the world. Because if we draw a land, then we can get Shifting Ceratops hasted going at them. Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Okay, each player will discard a card. We will discard a Meathook Massacre because it's very far out from killing Sheoldred. That would need 7 mana to give her -5/-5. Holy poop. Okay, yep. We'll play Shifting right now. Because if they want us to sacrifice it, at least Liliana dies, right? Oh my god. Well, I think that's just about it. It's epic flavor fail that there's no fight effect on card named Fight Rigging, though. Oh, man. Yeah, true, dude. Like, I don't see how it's fight rigging. It's more like, I don't know, maybe like training for a fight, if anything, you know, because like you're powering something up. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we do anything else. We end the pain and we get right on into the next one. Once again, I'd like to thank anyone live to joining me. Shout out for Lucas in the chat. If anyone else is out there, don't be shy. You can say hi, unless you don't want to. Put off by my personality. You know what? I kind of get it. It's all good. Still welcome to you. Still shout out to you. All right, let's keep going. Ooh. Ooh, the new store came out. I just saw that as the play button was going through. So we'll check out the new store after this. I just always curious if there's any sleeves. If they aren't, I'll spend my gold on some packs today. I'm opening up mostly packs of New Capenna because, like I said in the introduction, I'd love to get the Zayatora's Proving Grounds. I'm actually looking to complete a set of Gala Greeters, also from New Capenna, any of the lands once again. Let's see, hell yeah. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but hello, how you doing, man? Right back at you, sir. Hell yeah. We're up against Cunibald the Knight. Okay, should I keep this? There's 0 lands. Should I keep this? I'm unsure because that's how stupid I am. We'll keep this, definitely. I think we get rid of Forerunner. I think that's what we do. Yep. Blood Crypt enters tapped unless we pay 2 life. Okay, cool. So we go Zayatora's, Mountain, and then decide if we want to do Blood Crypt or not. We don't have double green, unfortunately, for any of these things. So let's hope that we get it. I like that. I like that animation that Zayatora's Proving Ground does. I'd like to get these playsets just so that I could see that more often. I really like these lands, and I love that they have cycling so that, like, you know, if you draw them late game when you don't need them. Yeah. Okay. We draw up Marauding Raptor. We see if they have anything to say about that. It looks like he might get Fatal Pushed. Deadly Dispute, okay. Create the treasure token and then create a treasure token. Nice. Wow, and no Fatal Push, okay. What have we, sir? Something fun like Liliana? I mean, that is the meta. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, and they have 2 mana left. And Witch's Oven. Okay, so Unlicensed Hearse is looking like it will come in. They have artifacts and enchantments, so it's looking like the Unlicensed Hearse and the what are they called? Thankfully, we did get double green. Thank the good Lord. We got double green, baby. That is definitely Ripjaw. The Kappa Tech Wreckers, that's what I was talking about. The little ninjutsu guys who exile target artifact enchantment. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Another Tamiyo's, okay. Yeah, let's attack. They could block with their Witness. Okay, very good. And I would assume that they turn it into food. Okay, there you go. Nice, they got, wow, okay, Jesus. They got Cauldron Familiar and freaking Mayhem Devil. Jesus. And Shifting Ceratops can get through those blocks where they sacrifice the creature, because if you give your creature trample, then the remaining damage will still go through to the opponent. So that is pretty good. Do I also substitute in the 2 Shifting Ceratopses? Because I'm not sure if it's entirely necessary. I think I'd like to get a lot of cards out of Ripjaw Raptor. I think I'll keep Forerunner in. I don't know about... Ghalta might stay in. I'm thinking about the top end here. I think I kind of want the top end creatures, because against this deck I do get things to stick around. Which means obviously a favorable environment to cast Ghalta for a, you know, decent cost. And Anger of the God. I mean, everything I have freaking sideboards well against this deck, right? Like Anger of the Gods too. We're obviously going to block with Ripjaw Raptor, so I assume that they're going to Fatal Push Ripjaw Raptor when this doesn't go through. Oh, they're just going to turn that into food? Oh, right, because they already get it. Once it attacks, they get the treasure token. Okay. Looks like they're going to kill our Marauding Raptor. Kind of sucks. So is that Shifting Ceratops? Because if I put Shifting Ceratops down, he doesn't get protected by Tamiyo's Safekeeping. But they lost their Cauldron Familiar here, so they don't get to run that engine right now. I think that cycling should be quasi-evergreen, like Scry. What exactly does evergreen mean? I forget exactly what that means, and I don't want to make a guess. I'd rather just have you tell me. I've seen them use it before. I just freaking forget what it means. I'm gonna play this swamp because it has more purple. I think the first thing we're gonna do is attack with Ripjaw, and then we're gonna play shifting. Okay, get some nice damage in, not bad. Throw down Shifting Ceratops, pass the turn. Okay, man. All right, Lucas. Nice skill testing ability that goes play. I mean, okay. I just really like the cycling on these lands a lot. And once again, when it comes to cycling, Yidaro could be a thing. I like Yidaro. I plan on eventually putting in a play cycle of Yidaro into my stuff. I think we attack with both. Well, no, because then they're just going to make 2 blocks. I won't give Shifting Ceratops the trample because I want to play Ghalta. So I think we just drop Ghalta. It's probably too good with reanimating spells, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's a if you're going reanimation, I think you're absolutely right. Because like you get what you want into the graveyard. You get to draw a card to boot, because that's what cycling does. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. All right, so we hope that we survive the coming turn. I do wonder if Ghalta is going to live. They do only have 1 card in their hand, but you know, they have what they're going to do is they're going to make a copy of Mayhem Devil, and then they're going to go freaking berserk. So I don't even know if we're going to survive the turn. Right, because that's 2 Mayhem Devils. And then each time they sacrifice stuff, that's going to be 2 damage. So they sacrifice the Cauldron Familiar, and then they sack the food, and then they do it again. That's probably just about it. So pretty much all of my sideboard looks good. I think I may not do the Shifting Ceratops. I think it might be Anger of the God, Exiled or Unlicensed Hearse. Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't even think I was freaking breathing too hard. Jesus, man, I really didn't breathe too hard. I think I breathed at just the right angle there where the mic picked it up. My apologies. Like playing the flute, you know, you gotta hit it at like just the right angle, and it makes all that freaking noise. That looks like it, because now they just sacrifice creatures with their Woe Strider. So good game. On to the next one. You know, why don't we just we'll save them the clicks because they have to sit there. We said good game. We'll sit there and yeah. All right. Let's see. So that's definitely Anger of the Gods. Kappa Tech Wreckers 2. It would be good with Rampaging Ferocidon, but Rampaging Ferocidon and Unlicensed Hearse and Capitech Records, like it would be it would be Rampaging if we didn't have any other way to stop the Cauldron Familiar action from happening. But since we do, I think Rampaging Ferocidon kind of just gets killed pretty easily by them via like Fatal Push. So I think Unlicensed Hearse. I don't know what to put in though. Let me think. Okay, thinking. Might have to take out stuff from the top end. Might have to be Shifting Ceratops has trample, but I don't know about it. I think it might be better to just stop them from doing their shit. Even Domri Anarch Bolas might be able to come out because it's tough for us to get the fights off on them. So as much as I love Domri, he's actually on the chopping block right now. Let's say 1, 2, 3. And then I want the unlicensed hearses. So yeah, I think that's minus Domri as much as I don't like it because it can kill the Mayhem Devil. Man. Okay. Still think that you could try Ferocidons in this matchup. Jesus, I'm so far out already. What would I take it out? What would I take out for it? Maybe another Ghalta. Do we go like full aggro on them? Maybe I could take out Forerunner. Maybe a this. Wow, I have so much shit in the bottom here. Okay, you know what? I did it. Okay. Rampaging Ferocidons. He is in there. It's not 4 of them. He made it in. I got you, Lucas. I put the Ferocidons in there. I know you like your Ferocidons. He's in there. All right, let's see. And then despite having taken out the whole entire fucking top end, this is my deck. This is my starting hand. Cool. Okay, we'll go first with this. Yes, sure. We will get rid of... I think we have to get rid of Meathook and then hope to draw into another thing. Blood Crypt tapped. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. I wonder how well the Menace on a Rampaging Ferocidon would do against this, because their big trick is that they block things and then, like, you know, or at least their big combat trick is that they block things and then sacrifice them to Witch's Oven. So I do wonder if anything is wrong, you could blame it on me. Well, it's only 2 cards in the deck, so you know what? I'll still fucking blame it on you. Sounds good. Sounds good. Just to be the biggest bitch on Magic the Gathering, I will. Let's see. I have 2 sources of black, so I don't need more. I think we'll just take as much green as possible because shifting is double green, and then on top of that, his ability is green. No, because Rampaging Ferocidon is obviously good against this person. Because, you know, I mean, stops them from gaining the life, and then every time they do it, they lose the life. Is that Domri Anarch Bolas into Otepec Huntmaster? I think so. I think that Zombie Regisaur is here quite terrible. Yeah, I think maybe I should have taken them out. I kind of think that you're right. It should have been the Regisaur out for but now I know that, right? Because now in the future, instead of like generating that thought or not, now I know it at least. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, Regisaur out for yeah. Yep. You're correct. Well, if we get to game 3, I will sideboard even better against this person. I would love to draw a Capitech Wrecker here. I would love, love, love so much Capitech Wrecker. All right, they did that. Okay, now they use their Witch's Oven. Are they going to play another Witch's Oven? Okay. Alright. It looks like we can actually get a fight off with Ripjaw Raptor against this thing and still hold Shifting back, I think. Yeah, I think I'd like to do that. So, Ripjaw Raptor, get the fight, and then, yeah. Just because if we don't get the fight now, then they're always going to have their freaking oven untapped to stop the fight from even happening. We'll get the card. We'll tap Otepec Huntmaster. We'll swing for 5. Not bad.
Nothing but dust when I'm done.
They're not going to bring the Cauldron Familiar back because they can't do the... Or, well, they do have 2 foods, but they can't sacrifice it to Witch's Oven. So, yeah, we'll do this. Okay. Okay, wow, they're actually blocking it with Cauldron Familiar. Or not, they're just doing that on our turn. Oh, okay, fair enough, whatever. Now it can attack on their turn. All right, boss man, let's see. We got the Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Holy shit, on to game 2. All right, very well. So, Lucas, I will now do what you say. It's still amusing how a 7/6 for 3 mana, yeah. Even with a drawback is, yeah, 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 I'm with you. Wait, what the fuck? Hang on. Did my changes last game fucking never went in? I guess I never pressed the escape button. All right, well, I know what to do. So I guess we'll just do it. Okay. Well, no wonder I drew so much top end right away. I guess I still had all of it in. So that's, let's see, Rampaging Ferocidon. Anger of the Gods will eat up pretty much everything they have, though, is the thing. Like, they can sacrifice around it with the Witch's Oven, but I think it is good to have in here. Let's see. Domri, I just really don't know about Domri right now. And what do I take out for that? What the hell do I take out for that? Carnage Tyrant might be good just because he has Trample. I like Regisaur. He puts in 2 permanents. I might have to take out Shifting, even though he has Trample. Might have to take him out. Got to make room for that stuff. No, I kind of like Ghalta. We'll take out the Carnage Tyrant. And then one more thing. Okay, I can do this. That's my only source of ramp, though. Do I want to get rid of it? I'll get rid of 1. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, I'm freaking done. That was difficult for me, if you couldn't tell. Every single choice costed me a dinosaur that I've come to love, okay? I love my dinosaurs. I do. It's hard to say no to them, even if I'm going to get them back the next game. That might make me a pussy, but you know what? I am who I am. We will take this. It has answers to them. I hope they don't Thoughtseize me, but we have Unlicensed Hearse and Anger of the Gods. I can 100% keep 7. Finally. Alright. Cunibald, the Knight. Oh my god, the poor bastard mulligan down to 5 and went first. At least he has that, though. He does have stuff to give himself extra cards. Wow. Poor bastard. Look at that, he got that Yu-Gi-Oh hand. Oh, poor guy. And for those of us who don't know, you draw 5 cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been so long since I played that. Did anyone ever play Yu-Gi-Oh? I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh like just before I started playing Magic the Gathering, which was like I started playing Magic in like 2001 or 2 or something. So like I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh when it was like Legend of Blue Eyes, and I stopped playing Legend of Blue Eyes when like I don't know, a couple sets after like Pharaoh's Servant, which was the 4th Yu-Gi-Oh set. So Yu-Gi-Oh was just a gigantic jumble of silly bullshit at that time. I think we'll actually start with Otepec. Because I think whatever creature I put out just dies. I could have dropped the Unlicensed Hearse, but they don't know that I'm sideboarding that yet. Alright, well, I guess they might attack. No, okay, I think we can save Anger of the Gods for when they get the Kiki-Jiki token. So I think we go, let's see, this is when it dies, right? Okay, Anger of the Gods is going to exile it. Pass turn. They can discard up to 2 turns. Next turn, they get the Kiki-Jiki token. Next turn, we exile the Kiki-Jiki token. Or what the hell is it called? Reflection? Yeah, there you go. Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Not the best looking dude, if I do say so myself, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's the smile. I don't know. Not the best smile, I would say. Okay, so they have this that they can play with the unlucky, or somehow, right? Is that in, that's not in exile. Is that in their graveyard? Oh, it's in their graveyard. Okay. Yeah, sure. We're actually not going to block this because when it dies, they get those extra 2 cards. So we're just going to let that come through. And then Anger of the Gods, once again, is not going to kill it. It's going to exile it. Okay, Mayhem Devil. Very well. That's actually awesome. This Anger of the Gods is going to destroy them. They have 1 card in hand. They have Cauldron Familiar in their graveyard. That's it. When it hits their end step, we will do this. So as of right this very second, we're looking pretty good. They do not like that. This Anger of the Gods might get the concession. The only thing that they have is this right now going for them, because it does mean they get an extra card return. Holy crap, that... Oh, poor guy. And he's a decent dude. I have nothing against the poor guy. Poor schmuck. He just lost his meal ticket. That is... I think we'll hold the Boseiju for the freaking token that's about to come in. I think I want to Anger of the Gods right now. There you go. There it is. I'm done. Now they get that. That is an enchantment creature that will get Boseiju. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. All right, you got anything else? Okay, we will take stuff out of our graveyard. Just that, yep. There you go. So that way if we ever crew it, it's a little more powerful, right? I think we just Boseiju the Reflection right now and then pass turn. And they get an extra land. Their deck's a little low to the ground, though, so like unless they're freakishly running a Croxa somewhere in there, I don't see this benefiting them too hard. And even then, I guess it wouldn't really, so... Yeah, we can pass the turn. We have Tamiyo Safekeeping, excuse me, for the Unlicensed Hearse there. I don't know how useful that's going to be. Unlucky Witness, okay, that might be pretty good for them if it dies. I assume they swing for 1. They don't even swing for 1. Okay, we'll take the 1 thing out of their graveyard. All right, let's go. Land would have been a little better, not gonna lie. I think we go Marauding Raptor, who can be protected by Tamiyo's Safekeeping, and we pass turn. We're gonna try to get that good timing on pass turn. There you go. All right. What have we? Create 2 of those. All right, so they're going to do Priest of Forgotten Gods, and good on them. Does Priest of Forgotten Gods gain them life? No, it's just I lose life. Okay, they get mana. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yep, very well. I sacrifice, so no sense in Tamiyo Safekeeping. They get a card. Nice, good. And they get to use these until the end of turn. They don't have a what's it called? A Witch's Oven yet, unless that's in their hand. We have yet to come about our, what are they called? Kappa Tech Records, which kind of stinks. And we leave up open unlicensed hearse until their end step, of course. See what we've gotten here. 3 things. Cauldron Familiar. Okay, now will they drop the Witch's Oven? They have 3 cards in hand. So they've made a great recovery from before. I mean, you know, they drew this. That's very good. And good on them, you know, good on Cunibald the Knight there. Okay, he attacked with that. I might as well. We really need a freaking land, dude. Really need the freaking land. I will pay the 2 life to be able to Tamiyo Safekeeping. Who do I play? I think Rampaging Ferocidon. But then they just kill it, right? So do I do Ranging Raptors? Because we're just going to sacrifice whatever, right? So I think it might be better to play the Ranging. And I think we can go next. Yeah, I think that's it. Do I do anything about that? Yes, I Tamiyos it because I want them to have to use the Priest of the Forgotten Gods to get rid of it. Okay. Took their treasure, which is okay. Decreases their mana capacity. Not that that's really any consideration for them at this point. They've got 2 extra cards per turn in this and this. That's pretty wild. But them doing that straight off the bat, it doesn't bode super well for them. Okay, they pass the turn to us. That's pretty cool. We can take stuff out of their graveyard and get our guy a little bigger there. Cool. Okay. Oh, another land. All right, well, let's try to knock it like mana flooded now. I think this is a Regisaur Alpha situation. Regisaur Alpha swing with a bunch, and then when we have to sacrifice, probably sacrifice the Ranging, since the token it makes has trample. Let's see. Do I think I do make Unlicensed Hearse a creature here and swing big. Not bad. Made it 7/7, and it actually swings for the damage. Not bad. Now, it is tapped for their turn. Mayhem Devil. Okay. Those are 2 things that they don't necessarily want to sacrifice right yet with Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Okay. Is this your big swing out? I mean, what are you going to freaking swing with? Just that? Okay, they get to exile a card from our library, or graveyard. Yep, not bad, not bad. I wonder if they sacrifice the land and the Cauldron Familiar. Okay, we're going to get rid of Ranging Raptors. Because if they do that, they lose 2 creatures. Priest is tapped. Okay. Sacrifice a creature, that's ranging. Okay, let's see what they do with their last 2 mana. If it's a Witch's Oven that they have, that really sucks because they could sacrifice Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Okay. They just play a Priest. Okay, to be honest, that's not the best. That is not the best at all, but we can force them to block the Unlicensed Hearse, which is not the worst. We can force them to block it with most likely Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Decline. Do we go Rampaging Ferocidon? And then crew this with Rampaging? Yeah, I think that's how we do it. We're going to crew this with you. And we're going to swing. with, I think, everything, yeah. Because then they have to block 2 things, which is really nice. Okay, and we will play that. Okay, end turn. Now, it doesn't look like they can use their castle ability right here because it makes them lose life equal to the number of cards in their hand. Wow, Takanuma. All right, that resolves. Let's see what they're going to get with it now. And then we'll take that out of their graveyard with Unlicensed Hearse. Wait, what? They just get it? That fucking blows. Now, don't they create things?
It's awesome.
Alright, that sucks.
Go get 'em, buddies.
Oh shit. They just lost. Oh, I won't even say good game. That's dickish. Poor guy. He has to cope with that now. Oh, Lucas. Lucas, if I was going to blame a loss on you, then I have to dedicate the victory to you. Let's see. I think they can't do the Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Oh. Oh. There it is. Oh. Do they have anything to do? There you go, Lucas. They couldn't bear to see it. Lucas, they hate you so much. Good game, everybody. Damn. Shout out to Lucas in the chat with the Rampaging Ferocidon freaking, whatever it's called there. You were right. I don't think any of us saw that happening, including the opponent, but oh man, that was freaking funny. Okay. I hope I didn't breathe too hard into the microphone. Sorry about that, but let my lack of discipline there just go to show you how freaking funny that was. Oh, that was great. I'm going to check the store really fast as the application freezes for like a second. Just going to see if there's any like, I like showing you guys sometimes when I freaking remember, and you know how that is if you've watched any big fat MTG. Looks like they have a bunch of mutate creatures with like nice whatever styles those are. So if you're interested in those, there you go. I think that my gold will be going towards packs and stuff so I can get that freaking playset of Gala Greeters going, because that's going to be so much more variety for my decks. I can put that in Ilharg. I could put that in this freaking Jund deck, I suppose. I don't really know how, so maybe I can't. Maybe in place of Otepec. I can put it in the Dragons, which I definitely plan on doing. Yeah, can't wait to have Gala Greeters. What a great card. LOL Joker. Oh man, not gonna lie, that last one, that poor bastard losing to Rampaging Ferocidon like that. What is with these? Did I accidentally take out like 3 or 4 lands from my deck? Because I'm pretty sure I am running my standard 23 lands here. Actually, no. Let's keep Ghalta, because the thing is, those lands will not tap for green when it comes to the Great Henge. Those will only tap for a colored mana for dinosaurs, or the chosen creature type. So yeah, Ghalta actually becomes much more castable than yeah, anything else. Dinosaur, pass. Really hoping for a what's it called? A Marauding Raptor, I suppose, because it can be used with these secluded courtyards. The Otepec Huntmaster will not be able to be used with these guys. That's going to be Dinosaur again, pass turn. Which really sucks because we're up against blue-white and they are just getting their nice setup. Now all they're doing is passing turn, which they always do anyway, but oh no, that's a slow land. Okay, that sucks. Okay. And the Wandering Emperor, and they pass. I think we have to start out with Rotting Regisaur. I don't know what Ranging Raptors even does against this person, to be honest. But Rotting Regisaur gets killed. Actually, I think it's just Ranging. I think I'd rather get Rotting Regisaur onto the field to start like attacking them, you know, and then when they Wandering Emperor it, hit it with the Tamiyos, which are hopefully we can get a land this coming turn. Yeah, I figured ranging might resolve. I really wanted to eat up one of their white kill spells. Okay, they're running Shark Typhoon. So Shifting Ceratops will be a little better against this person because these things get big and they're blue. Shifting Ceratops has protection from blue. Okay, they put Kahira into their hand. Can't go Domri. I don't have the red mana to play there. Do we go Rotting Regisaur? Why don't we attack first so that they can just take the damage? It'd be wild if they didn't. I'm kind of thinking Marauding Raptor right now and then wait to go Rotting Regisaur. No, because they'll just wipe them all. If I do that, that's a guaranteed freaking wipe. Another mana, though, would be really nice, because then we could go Ghalta and protect it with Tamiyo's Safekeeping. Okay, they're attacking, so they don't intend on blocking Rotting Regisaur. I would assume that's a wipe. Or they make another token. What do we got, bud? Are you gonna Wandering Emperor him? I think we can, yeah, okay, there it is. All right, well, at least we don't discard to him. They did that on their turn. That is Marauding Raptor pass, so that Shifting Ceratops can be affordable next turn. We've got Tamiyo's Safekeeping to protect him. I don't know if they necessarily go after him right now. Oh, wow, portable freaking hole. I think we have to. I think we have to, because I don't even have the other land. So if I even want Shifting to get to the field at all, I need to do that. And if they want to throw a counter into getting rid of this guy again, then they can go for it. There you go. All right. That should take up most of their turn. Yeah. All right, we got a land. I like it. So Shifting Ceratops, unfortunately not protected and not hasted, but there he is. Now let me bring up Shifting Ceratops. Wow, that was a bit of a stutter, but to show why he's good and not good against blue-white, because obviously against the blue portion, he's quite good. But against the white portion, they have, you know, Fateful Absence, March of Otherworldly, whatever. All right, they Teferi, they plus him. So I would assume they are going to try to kill Shifting Ceratops, possibly with a Fatal Absence. So that means I think we might actually play Domri right now and force them to counter him or keep open their mana for a Shifting Ceratops kill.
You must be mad to tussle with me. Have at it, boys.
Yeah, and then we'll just attack him. Oh, wow. Okay, that's ideal. The fact that they only got one draw out of their Teferi and the untapped lands didn't really matter. That's a big deal. Teferi obviously is mucho bueno, and a little something nice here is that he can't -3 Shifting Ceratops because Shifting Ceratops, protection from blue. This permanent can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, enchanted, or equipped by anything blue. Exile target permanent and opponent controls. Well, there you go. More white kill spells. Let's see if they take Domri or Shifting. Wow, they took Domri. Okay, well, if that doesn't tell you that they have counters, then nothing will. Okay, here's my question. Is it Rotting Regisaur? I think, yes, it is Rotting Regisaur. I think it forces them to wipe, which they will, and we have another one back up. And remember, those 5 mana there, we can do Rotting Regisaur right into Ghalta, because when we have Rotting Regisaur on the field, Ghalta will cost 5. Because Rotting Regisaur creates 7 total power, 4/4 and a 3/3. And that reduces Ghalta from 12 down to 5. That's a key little number there. So, yep, we got wiped. That's fine. We do another Regisaur. Do we do Regisaur? Yes. Gives Ghalta haste. Okay, we'll do that. Now, it won't give Ghalta haste, as you can see it costs a little bit too much now, but we do have a Carnage Tyrant.
I won't hide from the world any longer.
Okay, very good. Now, we have to assume that they have a Wandering Emperor in their hand. It looks like they did plus Teferi, right? I can't see their side of the field if they have a any type of thing over there that tells me that they did. I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, he's at 6. Okay. So they'll untap 2 lands. They'll have probably enough to go Wandering Emperor. I think we send Carnage Tyrant at Teferi because I have to assume that they're going to Wandering Emperor my Regisaur Alpha, right? I think I have to assume that. So I think I have to go Carnage Tyrant at Teferi. We'll go this. Now, here's the question. Do I attack with Regisaur Alpha or no? No. I just think that if I did, Regisaur Alpha gets Wandering Emperored, and then I wouldn't even have a chance of getting Ghalta down. Fair enough. Okay, we did get rid of the Teferi, though, so that's huge. Is that Shifting Ceratops hasted? I think that's Shifting Ceratops hasted. It will resolve. Doesn't mean that it's going to stick around. Yep, they're taking a little while. Looks like he might die. But we will force the issue, so here he goes. It could be Wandering Emperor, I'd assume. They did wait for the attack. March of Otherworldly Light. Okay, very well. So perhaps it was a mistake before to not attack with the Regisaur Alpha. Obviously, I explained my thinking, but I think it would have taken up this March of Otherworldly Light. I don't know. I think that they would have played Wandering Emperor there if they had it. So let's see. Some top decks that could help. Well, we do have the 6 mana for a Carnage Tyrant. Regisaur Alpha would be pretty cool too. I think we only run 2 mainboard Shifting Ceratopses, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's one in Graveyard, and of course the one that was just exiled. Oh, wow, excuse me. Okay. We have to see if Domri resolves. I don't know what else we do, right? Alright, yep, there goes Absorb. Very well. They're up. We have a Ghalta in our hand. What would be good here? Yeah, pretty much just Regisaur Alpha, assuming it doesn't get countered, can go into Ghalta the next turn pretty nicely. And then Carnage Tyrant. That's not it. Lair of the Hydra wouldn't be terrible, but I think it just gets you know, blown up once it becomes a creature. Am I even running it in this deck? My lands are such a freaking mess in this deck because I'm just like, I just threw in, you know, whatever I have from having opened a bunch of like Guilds of Ravnica back in the day. Oh boy, yeah, that's probably it, especially since we can see, like, look, they're going to have a full 7-card hand. We've got 1 card that we can't play in our hand, so I think that's probably it. In terms of sideboarding, I think we're going to do the Capitec Wreckers. It kills Elspeth, Conquers Death. It kills Portable Hole, and I know that they're running the Sharknado thing, right? They have it in here somewhere. I think it's like, yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna play that. I assume they let it stick around. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, then we'll definitely go Ghalta. And then we'll probably just get board wiped, concede, and go next. Oh, well, fair enough, they win. Good game. Okay. They allowed Rotting Regisaur to resolve so that we would be discarding that card, but then they just went ahead. Okay, might as well counter it. Very well. Damn, but you like how much freaking Rotting Regisaur discounts Ghalta? That's crazy. For 3 mana, we got a 7 mana discount on Ghalta. So like a net savings, I guess, of 4 overall. Okay, and then we get March of Otherworldly Lighted. Okay, good game. On to the next one. That was good. I mean, it's against blue-white, so, you know, it's as good as it can be. Which is still all right, you know? They didn't take forever with each individual decision, so we've got to hand it to them. Now, what do we put in? Capatex, Shifting Ceratops. Okay, how? Ghalta might go down to 1 because it's a little tough to get out. Ranging can go down because it's likely to die instead of ever dealing damage to anything. Ripjaw? Ripjaw might go down to 3. I like the Regisaur Alphas a lot. I don't know if Forerunner's too good, though, because he requires a lot of dinosaurs on the field to get really good, and we're running somebody who likes killing our stuff and wiping our stuff. So I think 1, 2, 3. And then how do I get in a 4th Shifting Ceratops? Because I really, really would like to hate the haste. I think that might be -1 Rotting, and then plus this Shifting Ceratops. Once again, because haste, we are done. It didn't take me forever. Jesus Christ, I'm very slowly getting better at sideboarding. Holy crap. Very slowly. Okay, play first. Do I take a hand that I can't really do anything early with so I can sit around watching them set up, or do I take something a little more usable? I think I know what to do there. We'll get rid of Rockfall Vale, and we'll hope for the best. Zaya Torres pass. There you go. Oh man, the red. Okay, cool. No portable hole. Very interesting. I think we will go Ripjaw. Try to get the card. Okay, it does happen. That's good. Okay, we'll swing. We've still got one more turn until a wipe. Okay. Now I could ninjutsu the Kappa-Tech Wreckers in just to get Ripjaw Raptor to safety here, but I think we're just gonna swing. Because once again, board wipes. And with that said, I think we passed the turn. Is it asking me to play that as a land? No, yeah, I played, okay, yeah. All right, well, what have they? Now, if they pass us the turn instead of board wiping, we do have the Kappa-Tech Wreckers as a response to the Wandering Emperor being flashed in. I'm not convinced this person's even running the Wandering Emperor. Okay, wow, a tapped land. Holy crap. Okay. A green mana might be nice. Regisaur Alpha is actually pretty nice there. We'll swing for 6, 10, 13, so they'll have to do something. Okay, well, there's the something. All right, we'll swing for 6 instead of that. check out their sleeves. I really like these. I always love seeing these. These ones with the Magic the Gathering Arena logo, like at the bottom of them. Honestly, it's so freaking tragic that they put the Magic the Gathering Arena logo on them. I mean, the sleeves are still nice, but they're so nice that like I'd like to see the whole thing. Cause I know I'm playing Arena. You know, they don't have those on like all of them. I feel like it's such a nice sleeve that like it just doesn't need the it doesn't need that. It's got enough on its own. It doesn't need to be signed with their logo. Okay, they still have open 4 mana, but they don't have any planes. They would have to do the Field of Ruin to get the planes. Let's attack with Ripjaw Raptor and see if they do a Wandering Emperor play. Okay. What's up, Kyle? How you doing? Yeah, man, just that logo, man. And it's on like the most beautiful ones that they have. I swear, man. It's always on the most freaking beautiful ones. You know, we can force them to wipe by playing Rotting Regisaur. And then they won't I assume they'll just wipe on their turn, right? Which will leave us open to go Shifting Ceratops. Hasted. So I think I want to do that. I want to hope that it's not countered. They're going to see that they can make us discard a card, possibly. That might make them think. But then again, if they're going to wipe... Okay. They're up to 6 mana. I could really... I want to keep Boseiju just in case they drop the Shark Typhoon. Or in case I need to portable hole. Okay, they want to kill my Blast Zone. No problem. That's fine. We'll get another source of green, actually. Yeah, definitely green there. The Shifting eats up the green, both costing double green and with the green ability. Okay, what do I do here? Do I Boseiju that and then put 6 mana onto the field and force them to do something? Or do I drop my Boseiju and then do Regisaur Alpha? I think will just freaking go. Well, I can't do Regisaur Alpha. Well, now I can, but I would have had to drop Boseiju, and that was really giving me trouble there. So is that Blood Crypt? It's this one so that they can't absorb it for 3 life. Activate ability, haste, and it forces a kill spell. Because they only have 3 mana, so that means March of Otherworldly Light or Fateful Absence. Haven't seen Fateful Absence yet, so hopefully they have to, like, exile a card from their hand in addition as, like, an additional cost to play that March. I don't remember exactly how it works. But I do hope that they have to go, like, 2 for 1 to kill something. Shark Typhoon for X equals 1. Okay, they're going to block Ripjaw Raptor, and we're going to, because you can't do it. It has protection from blue. You have to block Ripjaw Raptor. I get my card. Very well. I'll take it. 100% take it because they're most likely going to wipe. So I get 1 card. Hopefully the wipe takes all of their mana. Holy crap. Okay, well then they obviously have settled the wreckage. What do I do since they obviously have settled the wreckage? Do I ninjutsu the Kappa-Tech Wrecker in? Okay, ditch a white card +2 to X. Okay, thank you. That's exactly what it does. I did forget exactly. Also, nice to see you on. Welcome to the stream, of course. Okay, so we're only attacking with Shifting Ceratops. It prevents them from Shark Typhooning. It kind of minimizes the destruction wrought by Settle the Wreckage, which we have to assume right now, since they obviously didn't concede and held open all their mana. If they have Wandering Emperor, then that's actually perfect, because we'll Kappa Tech Wrecker, Settle the Wreckage. Okay, now, do I Kappa Tech Wrecker to get the Shifting Ceratops? I think I do. I couldn't do that. Maybe I had to have on full control because that seems a little bullshitty, not gonna lie. I'm very surprised I couldn't do that in response, since it was still declared as an attacking creature. I see no reason why I couldn't do Kappa-Tech Wreckers there. Yeah, let's pass the turn. We're not throwing anything else into a wipe, of course. That was a little bullshitty there, not gonna lie. Especially since there's no way I'm gonna keep on full control at all times to anticipate a Settle the Wreckage. Okay. I think we cast Regisaur Alpha. They're not going to counter it. Right? I don't think they counter it. I mean, if they do, they have to counter it and then have a kill spell for Ripjaw Raptor. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. On to game 3, the rubber match, where it all gets decided. And what do we do here? I kind of think I'm good here. I don't really know what to do. I'm happy that Shifting Ceratops is doing well against blue-white here. Should I take out the Meathook Massacre? I think maybe I should take out the Meathook Massacre. Okay, and what do I put in? Because now I can put in more creatures, like a Ripjaw Raptor, and maybe a Forerunner of the Empire. Yeah, Forerunner might not be bad. He can search up any dinosaur I need, so he could search up, the Shifting Ceratops, the Regisaur Alpha. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of feeling that because, once they get creatures out, it's probably going to be big, fat Sharknado creatures, and they'll have cards in their hand, you know what I mean, to counter. Oh, God. God, if only these weren't all green. Oh, this is actually a decent hand. It's just there's no guarantee we'll be able to cast anything before the Ripjaw. Oh, that hurts, man. That freaking hurts. Fine, we'll take this. I'm not happy with it, but we'll take it. We can't cast Domri until we get a non-secluded courtyard that taps for red. And so I think maybe I'll drop one of the secluded courtyards. The only other option there was to drop Domri, but I'm kind of thinking I'll draw a land within the first 4 turns. Okay, that's good. That's definitely good. That enables a turn 3 Ripjaw Raptor possibility. I guess against this guy running Settle the Wreckage, when I attack into like 4 open mana, I'll hit full control because I'm still annoyed that I couldn't respond with Kappa-Tech Wreckers to their Settle the Wreckage, because Kappa-Tech Wreckers, since it has ninjutsu, take a look at that, return an unblocked attacker. Well, my guy was an attacker, right? Because, Settle the Wreckage exiles attacking creatures, so I should have been able to take him back. And I think that's one of those things that like I experienced with Forerunner of the Empire and responding to that triggered ability. For some freaking reason, Arena seems to pick very specific like triggered abilities that they just won't let you respond at instant speed to, and perfectly valid instant speed responses too, just for I don't know, seemingly no reason. But anyway, I at least learned to do that, I suppose. That kind of sucks that guy roped out there. I feel kind of bad about that, but he's playing blue-white. So there you go. It's his turn. That's unfortunate, but at least we won a game while he was there. So we hope he returns. Probably just, going to check if his chicken nuggets are ready, Probably putting some nice ketchup on them. Maybe he added mayonnaise to the ketchup for some fancy sauce. Ooh. I think we will take the opportunity to drop Domri, actually. I could go Ripjaw Raptor, but I think they just foretold Doomscar. I haven't seen Behold the Multiverse yet. I assume I would have already. So, yeah, I feel like I made the right decision there. We'll see how it goes.
I've lived with animals my entire life. Trained a lot, actually.
Now here's the question, though. I assume they just pass turn, as always. Do I go Rotting Regisaur, or do I go Ripjaw? Because Ripjaw will ping with this and get me a card. But Rotting Regisaur will really force the wipe hard. They will likely do that on their turn, so we'll never even discard the card. They really don't like Domri. Oh, nice. Wow, they do not like Domri. Okay, I think I go Ranging Raptors. Why don't we... Do I draw the card first, or do I just go Ranging Raptors and then keep open the mana through their turn? Yeah, we'll go Ranging now, so we're guaranteed the land. We'll get, let's see, we have... I took Meathook out of the deck, so we'll just get a source of green. Just to feed into Shifting Ceratops' casting and ability. And we'll swing for 4 past turn. Yep, no need to do the Kappa tech. They don't have anything on the field. They could wipe this. It's not terrible. It's a 2-for-1. Okay, maybe they have a Settle the Wreckage. Okay, they're really wondering if they're gonna allow this clue token to go through or not. Hello, is there anybody in there? Is there anyone at all? Is that how the lyrics go to that song? What the hell is that freaking song called? Comfortably Numb. I think it's by Pink Floyd, unless it isn't. Not that I listen to Pink Floyd, but like, you know, I listen to individual songs that are nice, and I think that that's a really nice song. Not shitting on the rest of Pink Floyd. Don't fucking send me messages, strongly worded messages in all capital letters, okay? They're good. I just, you know, I like rap more. Shit on me for that. Do I do another Ranging Raptors? Because I don't think they want to counter it. I think I do another Ranging Raptors. We'll get more lands out of the library, thin out even more. Now is pretty good for them to wipe, because it's 3-for-1, you know, and all of them have some nice power to them. Now, do we attack with both Marauding and Ranging? Yes, we do. And we put on fucking full control because that shit might happen again with Settle the Wreckage, and I would love to Kappa Tech Wreckers my Marauding Raptor out of there. Shark Typhoon. Okay, X equals 2, and now it blocks conceivably Marauding Raptors. I'll take yeah, I'll take that off. Okay, yep. Yep, it would be wild if they did anything else. No need to do that. Yeah, and then pass turn, because I don't think they want to wipe this right yet. I would be highly surprised if they did. And it's actually pretty good. They're at 11 life. They're looking at 6 damage that can get bigger. Do we think Settle the Wreckage? I mean, I think Settle the Wreckage. So maybe cast Ghalta first. If they let Ghalta resolve, that's very obviously Settle the Wreckage. And I don't mind attacking right into that, I don't think. Do I do that? Because it's not lethal, and then they could just take 6 or 8 damage, whatever, and then freaking kill Ghalta. So I think we're just going to attack. Wow, okay, they let it happen. I think we just passed the turn. Okay, they created a soldier token. I don't know why they would do that just to wipe. Okay, so I've been a little bit of a bitch respecting the wipe too hard, but I mean, in my defense, you know, blue-white wipes, and you gotta respect the wipe, you know? Not to mention, they have this foretold card that they have not used yet, which means that there's no way it's Behold the Multiverse, or they would have done that last turn instead of this. So that's very obviously Doomscar that they don't really want to use yet. So we are going to attack again, force the block, probably on Marauding Raptors and not the Ranging. I mean, they could create another soldier and block 2 things. I think we took all the basics out of our library. They don't know that. But yeah, we would only get 2 damage in. Are they going to make another one? No? Okay. Okay, they're down to 1 life. We are not putting anything else onto the field. The Wandering Emperor.
Run away.
I am surprised that they took the damage and then Wandering Emperor. I'm very surprised with that. And that's too bad, too, because my play against the Wandering Emperor would be when they bring it in and target a creature, we would then ninjutsu that creature out with Kappa Tech Wreckers, right? And then now that the Wandering Emperor is actually in play and with 1 freaking life, we would declare Kappa Tech Wreckers attacking the Wandering Emperor to not only save whatever Wandering Emperor targeted, but to also kill Emperor. And I mean, obviously that didn't happen. But yeah, that could in the future. So therefore, yeah. I think we start out with Marauding Raptor and we go into Ripjaw. Do we go into Ripjaw? We could, because they could just censor. No, they can't censor Ripjaw. They'd have to do like absorb, which they might do. Okay, very well. Yeah, we passed the turn. I don't want to play the other Marauding Raptor because then I can't keep Forerunner on the field. Okay, very well, very well. Oh, wow, okay. They'll put a counter on that? Okay, fair enough. I think I will play this instead of cycling it. I think that is Marauding Raptor into Forerunner, and with Forerunner, we grab a Regisaur Alpha. And no, Shifting Ceratops. Is it Shifting Ceratops? It could. I mean, it could even be freaking Carnage Tyrant. At this point, it could be Carnage Tyrant, and that would get away from, wouldn't be able to get Wandering Emperor. It would be much stronger than this thing. And yeah, I'm actually thinking Carnage Tyrant. He has to sit around for a turn, but... Or do we go Regisaur Alpha? Because that would enable a Ghalta straight in there. I think it's Carnage Tyrant. Thank you for waiting for me. Sorry, just each one of those decisions costed me the other one. Yeah, thanks for sitting through that one. Wow. I'm stressed. YouTuber complains about hard life. That is Marauding. This only has Vigilance right now, right? Not even. Oh, you're right, because the token has Vigilance, and it only gets first strike until end of turn. Okay. We can go Carnage Tyrant, attack with both Marauding and Forerunner. Just so that we can cap attack one of them. Do I attack? Or do I drop Ghalta? Because if I drop... No, I can't drop Ghalta, because if they wipe, then I have, like, nothing. That would suck. Do I attack? Yes, and with only Marauding Raptor and only at her. And then, you know what? I attack, actually, him straight to the face? No, I also attack that. Because I want to ninjutsu or, no. That... I don't think it matters. But I think they're going to block Marauding Raptor. Because I think they want their Wandering Emperor to live. I'll Kappa Tech Wrecker the Forerunner out, and I'll get the portable hole that way. Okay, that actually really sucks for me. I definitely forgot about that 1,000,000%. Yep, that really sucks. Alright, fair enough. That sucks. My bad. That really sucks. Do I do Kappa Tech Wrecker now, though? Because it does have the Death Touch to ward off this thing attacking. But then if they... Yeah, we'll do it. At this point, I don't think it's going to ninjutsu anything out. So we'll just play it while they only have 1 mana. We hope they don't wipe. It's all we can do right now. So they're up. Has the Death Touch to block the Hall of Storm Giants with. Oh, nice. They did have a Censor in their hand. Okay, well, now they get rid of that dud, and they have something that maybe wipes. Okay, they do not have a wipe. That is good. They could still settle the wreckage, and we don't have a response to that. So, we will attack them right to the face, I think. And then they can use the what's it called thing, the Hall of Storm Giants. And either way, we can drop Shifting Ceratops. So they either trade with their Hall of Storm Giants, which is perfectly fine by me, because then I can't fuck that up again. Or they block. Okay. 100% take it. We'll drop Shifting Ceratops past... Do we drop Shifting or do we drop Rotting? Because they can't counter Shifting Ceratops, and it can get haste. Okay, yeah, I think... Is Rotting the way to go? Because it does force us to drop either Ghalta or Shifting Ceratops, and I would like to keep Shifting. I think we'll go Rotting. Huh. I think I have to play... I think I have to drop Ghalta. I have to play Shifting. Because I can send Shifting at the Wandering Emperor, and the Rotting Regisaur goes to their face, forcing them to block Rotting Regisaur. They might have the what's it called, though. They might have that settle the wreckage. Let's see. Shifting Ceratops, give him haste, swing in. Not Marauding Raptor yet. Haste. Now, do I attack with Rotting Regisaur into face? Because that... Yeah, I have to. Because they could just chump it with this and then exile it with the Wandering Emperor. So I have to attack with both in to settle the wreckage. At you, at you. Alright. It's probably going to be... I have to assume it's settle the wreckage. But I'm not sure what choice I have. Honestly, if they are waiting for dramatic effect, then that's kind of funny, because there's no way it would take them this long to do a settle the wreckage, which is oh so obviously the exact correct move. Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of funny of them to take forever like that. We have 1 basic land card. All right, hey, I'll take it. Thins the library. Marauding pass. Now, it kind of sucks that their token's getting so big, but next turn we can attack with Kappa Tech Wrecker, I guess. No, we have to hold it back so that... Yeah, we can't attack with it, because then it just gets Wandering Emperor the next turn. It's too bad. They're doing pretty well. We're going to need something really good. I think we can top deck a Ghalta and play it, though. I think there's only one at... Did I take one out? I don't remember. I may have taken one out. Regisaur Alpha would be pretty good. Shifting Ceratops. Pretty much just any nice beefy dino would be pretty good at this point. Okay, well, so naturally we draw a land. We'll keep it in our hand. And we will pass the turn. Because it would be psychotic to attack. Which is unfortunate, because Wandering Emperor just grows, but, you know, that's how it is. This is where we find ourselves. We're actually really fortunate up to this point that they haven't drawn to Fairy. So kind of unfortunate that we lost all of our steam and we're looking like this now, but that's how it is. Oh boy, speak of the devil. Alright, should have kept my gosh darn mouth shut, huh? Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because I know the employees over at the Magic Arena headquarters are sitting there on their little computers with their headphones tuned into every single word I say at all times. So, you know, they obviously rig against me. And shout out to them, you know, them too. If they want to subscribe, you know, they can go subscribe. If they want to like my videos, they can do it. I know they like them. I know that's why they watch them, and that's why they're always peeled to every action of mine at all times. But yeah, this is looking pretty bad now because Teferi repeatedly draws them a card, untaps the lands, and there's really not much to do at this point, except tell them good game because it was a good game. I did enjoy this one. Even against blue-white. My dude, just I know that you're used to doing nothing and passing the turn the whole time, but you could easily swing with that 3/3. Alright, I think that's freaking it, honestly, because even if I draw Carnage Tyrant, it just freaking loses. We'll give it one more turn. We'll drop Secluded Courtyard. We'll say Dinosaur. We'll give it one more turn to draw Ghalta. I don't even remember if I have it or not. Either way, it wouldn't have haste. That's looking like pretty much it. Can you please give the 3/3 Samurai token the +1/+1 counter and then swing when it has First Strike and Vigilance instead of being such a... I think this guy is so used to being a blue-white player that he's not used to, like, doing stuff. Like, the ball is in your court, sir. It's all you, man. Oh my god, this dude is such a fucking pussy. I swear to God. Dude is actually a pussy. Dude, you could give it to the 4/4 and then start attacking me with Vigilance. If I block with the Cap attack records, so what? Jesus Christ. The inability to close out a game, honestly, makes me cope super duper hard, huff the copium, and be like, oh yeah, you can't even close out a game. So I win. Alright, untap your 2 lands, draw your... Holy shit, my dude. Are you just doing this to gloat that you're in a winning position and you just have to, like, relish it for as long as possible? We'll try this. I assume it gets countered. We'll tell this person good game. Which is, you know, an honor for them. You know, it should brighten this person's day up. Although they're a blue-white player who prefers misery, so maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it wouldn't be good. I think that's pretty much it. Let's just go good game. We'll go to the next one. There you go. Damn, not bad. But we are at a bit of an insurmountable position here. Excuse me. Oh man, I got so far through platinum only to go right back to the bottom. Cest Lavai. Okay, I got that. Fair enough. I did win one of those games. I think I will play one more game, but I need to take a minute. I need to take a break because I had coffee about an hour ago, and we know what that means. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I love all of you in a platonic, no homo way. Unless you're homo, which is cool, but I have to piss. Holy shit. Okay, I am back. Now that I've lost all my viewers, appreciate having you. We are going to start the, I assume this will be my last one. I've been playing a little bit. You know, I try, unless if I'm really into it, I try to, you know, limit my time just for burnout, you know what I mean? Like, just so that, like, over time, like, over the week or whatever, when I play, like, 5, 6, maybe 7 days straight, you know, like, it doesn't become a chore, you know, because, like, I like this game. I enjoy this game. I don't want it to become a chore. Ooh. I think I'll keep it. I think I have to Thunderherd for a green. I have the Meathook at double black here. I have Shifting at double green. I think it's more prudent. Oh, but now with this, I can do a black. Okay, that's pretty cool. So Zayatora's. Next turn, we go Secluded Courtyard, Thunderherd Migration, get a forest. Or no, we get a swamp, because this will take care of the green for a Shifting. Not bad. Okay, and we are Dinosaur, yes. This for a swamp. Do I do that? I think I go... No, I think I go Shifting next turn, actually. I think I will play a Shifting, not a Rotting Regisaur. Oh, Damn it, that's what happens when I freaking talk when I think. Whatever. Can't even think and talk at the same time. It's hard. And I freaking play piano, too. Like, I should be able to use my like, left brain and right brain separately, but nope. Hell no. That's for freaking smart people. I'm a freaking idiot. Alright, I guess we go Blast Zone, drop the Shifting Pass. I assume they'll just sacrifice a Blood Tithe Harvester to kill it. But that's better than dropping Rotting Regisaur, I think, and starting to discard, because I think right now I'd like as many cards as possible. I was also... Never mind. Our opponent has these really nice stained glass. If it didn't cost so much to buy those styles, I totally would. But at like, what's it, 12,000 or 12,050? That's some oh my goodness. Like, I don't know about that. All right, they Fatal Pushed. Not bad. That could have been used for a Rotting Regisaur. Lair of the Hydra. Okay, we can play that. And then go Rotting Regisaur pass. I think next turn we can drop Rotting Regisaur, drop Stomping Ground, play Carnage Tyrant. We're definitely going to block one. Don't really have a choice there. Wow. They did that. Holy crap, okay. And then I think they're just going to win next turn, right? Because they just attack with it. Yep, okay, well, that's pretty much good game. Good game to them. We'll just take the action. We'll drop this. The only reason I'm not playing Carnage Tyrant now is because as we go into game 2, I don't want them to know that I'm running Carnage Tyrant. Just any information we can keep from them, the better. It's hard to do so in any... Thank you. I appreciate that, On. You're doing pretty great. I can't even talk while playing on Arena. It's honestly, it does detract. Like, I feel like I do a little bit better. I mean, I'm not a good player. I don't think anyone would fuck... Would anyone believe me if I told you that I was a good player? I've been playing for a long time. That just means I've been fucking up for a while. But yeah, I appreciate the supportive words, On. Thank you, man. Yeah, it does detract. Not that I'm using it as an excuse. You know, I always call myself out for my fuck-ups. Like, for example, this game, if I had gotten the forest, or the swamp instead of the forest, I could have meat-hooked for 2, killed both of these things, and I don't think we'd be in this situation here. Really fucked up, but yeah. Whatever. We move on with our day. Good game, yep. They deal us damage, and we go on to the next one. So let's see, I think the Kappa Tech Wreckers might be pretty good for this one. I don't know if this person is running... I feel like they're probably running Kroxa. I think Anger of the Gods is good. I I think the Kappa Tech Wreckers might be good, because if they have this, which only costs 5 to hard cast, and they definitely can. At the worst, it could take out a blood token, you know? They have the Yargle, or whatever that thing is called, style for that. I love that. Oh, I really screwed up by not getting the Yargle styles that, like, one day that they had them. So, okay, Meathook Massacre. I think Ranging Raptors goes, because I don't think that Ranging Raptors is going to get hit by anything but our own Anger of the Gods here. I think it just gets destroyed. Let's say Shifting might be good because it has haste. We don't know that they're not running Liliana. -1 Ghalta, probably. Let me see. How many cards do I have here? I have 59 cards. Good. 1, 2, 3. I can get rid of... Can I get rid of a Forerunner? Yeah, I think I can. I can get rid of a Forerunner. I can get rid of a... I think that might be good. I like the meat hooks. I like the angers. Okay. All right. Thank you for, as always, thank you all for waiting for me. I try to think out loud so that you're not sitting there in complete fucking silence. So as always, I appreciate my big fat bastards. Shout out to you. Oh, this has nothing behind it, but I think I have to take it, because what if I just start mulliganing into dysfunctional hands, you know? So that's Zayatora's into, oh, both of these will come into play, untapped, now that we control the triple land-typed Zayatora Proving Ground. Nice, okay, that's good. No 2 life to be paid. Excelente. Okay, we've got a Kappa Tech here. Not that it's going to be useful for anything beyond, I guess, a blood token kill early game. But that's still good, right? Because that powers up their Blood Tithe Harvesters, tap and sacrifice, and give -X effect. So I'll take it, man. Okay, just straight Fatal Push out the get-go. Fair enough, we can drop this. Tapped. Save 2 life. Rotting Raptor. Would it have been better for me to keep Tamiyos open? Now that I'm thinking about it, I was so focused on saving the 2 life. I could have just dropped this. I don't know. Let's see. They have a manland. I'm going to have to try to remember that. Graveyard Trespasser. Okay, very good. They get the nice hit on us there. That's good stuff for them. Goodness. I might drop the Kappa Tech Wreckers, because it prevents this from attacking unless they kill the Kappa Tech Wrecker, right? So Dinosaur there. Let's have this for Kappa Tech Wreckers. It gets dealt 2 damage and survives. Marauding Raptor doesn't get powered up, so we pass the turn. You sure could use some graveyard recursion. I'm with you. What do you think? Like, what's good graveyard recursion? Like Cruelty of Gix, whatever. Trying to think, what the hell does Golgari do? Maybe that ninjutsu creature that brings a permanent back from my graveyard. The ninjutsu isn't as powerful though. Do you mean like maybe a reanimate effect specifically? All right, they do that to deal us some damage. Or no, it's not a creature. I think we just block with the Kappa Tech Wreckers. It gets a 3/3 off of their board. That's not the worst thing that could happen. I think they're kind of not pleased with that. Yeah, okay, they Infernal Grasp, so their attack doesn't go through and they lose 2 life. I'd say that's not bad for us. Thunderherd Migration, not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. But we will use it to thin out the cards, right? We'll get a, do I have enough swamp? Yeah, I do. Okay. We'll just get that. We'll do Capitec Wrecker, and we'll hold open Tamiyo's Safekeeping, which we will definitely use this time on the little bastard. That is a pass turn. Lucas, do you have any specific graveyard recursion in mind though? I'm always looking for ideas, you know? And it doesn't have to be like the ultimate greatest thing that works. You could have multiple ideas and I'll freaking try them. Oh shit, I pressed God, I didn't even look. I just pressed spacebar because I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Oh, you'll love to see it. All right, good for me. I'm a fucking genius. Whatever. Okay, another attack. We will block with Kappa Tech Wreckers again and most likely force a kill spell. I should have done Tamiyo's, but, you know, whatever. We get the Death Touch kill. And now we're top decking. Oh boy, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Well. Okay. Okay. Pass turn. All right, what do we got, baby? What do we got? Okay, well, they did not discard anything. I think that thing's pretty cool. All right, buddy. Okay, so we're obviously going to block it, possibly get shocked afterwards, but we are going to do what we can. Okay. Okay, we got the block. Good. I like it. That thing won't get them another. Yeah, okay, well, the shock play did happen in the form of that, so now we need to top deck Anger of the... Lucas, I don't know exactly what you mean by that. You could try to utilize cards in your library as well. Like, what do you mean? Like a search effect to search up more cards? I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Like right now, I only have Forerunner of the Empire to like get cards out of the library, and not even right because it kind of just puts them on top of the library. I still have to draw it. Maybe Okay, that's fucking stupid. But if you can ever if you can like give me like a specific thing, I'll always try these things. You know what I mean? I mean, I've still got these Kappa Tech Wreckers in the library because Kyle there, who was in chat too, recommended me there like a long time ago. You know, I will use this stuff. But that looks like it. Yep, that's about it. Good game. We'll just throw this out. We'll do it on this. There you go. Good game. We take 11 damage and that's it. We're spamming spacebar. Haunting Voyage sounds cool, but I don't think we have the mana to cost it. I'm gonna take a look at that. I think I'm done playing right now, but I'm gonna go to the Decks tab really quick. And so before you go, because I just said that, if you like this video, you know, let me know. Hit a like. If you want more, hit the subscribe. Okay. And now that I'm done with the very short spiel there, I'm gonna go to the Decks really fast. Geez, I hope that sound didn't come out terribly and like distorted and shit. All right. So let's see. Edit deck. Okay, so I've got two things to look at right now. Haunting Voyage, but I don't think we have the mana to cast it. Well, I have the letters on my keyboard to type it and see what it is. How about this land from Zendikar Rising? Okay, well, we'll see which one that is. Are those like tap lands that like, you know, get you the extra card, like those castles? Okay, here we go. Haunting Voyage. Choose a creature type. Return up to 2 from your graveyard to battlefield. If this was foretold, return all creature cards of that type. Holy shit. On? I'm going to be honest with you. I can see this happening. Okay, I can see this happening 100%. Now, I have to be further honest with you, is that's a mythic. Okay, and I would like to run, I think... what do you run? Do you run 2 or 3 of these? Because obviously I would be using like probably 2 Ranging Raptors and 4 Topiary Stompers to ramp up to the mana for this. I would and probably something that mills. Like maybe even run like 3 free. I have 3 Takanumas, like that land that from New Capenna or whatever it is, that like mills cards and then yeah, and then like you can take something back or whatever. I don't know if more stuff mills. Um, but yeah, Sir, I can see this happening 100%. Actually, I could probably run this on with that fling card, right? The one where you have to like sacrifice a creature in addition to its mana cost, to slow the opponent down, and then we're just going to use those cards from the graveyard anyway. Um, yeah, I can see this happening, especially since all I need to do is return 1 Regisaur Alpha with everything else, and all those dinosaurs will have haste to attack. Um, yeah, this seems good. Okay, and now let's see. Storm the Festival. Is that like double the power toughness? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Storm the Festival. Yep, look at top 5 cards of library, put 2 permanent cards with mana value 5 or less, so basically everything Regisaur Alpha and under. Um, from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest onto your bottom in any order. Okay, so well now that I have Topiary Stompers, like if I could complete that freaking playset, I would love to have 4 Topiary Stompers, and then shit like this would be absolutely definitely. Yeah. Ooh, Stitcher's Supplier, the 1-drop. Yes, and that would give me an actual 1-drop to run in this deck. And it would actually be fine with Marauding Raptor because Marauding Raptor would kill it when it enters, which it doesn't really mind happening. Yep, exactly. Enter the battlefield, mill 3, and then for 6 in total when it dies. Yes, sir. Yeah, these you won't see these right away once again because like that thing costs freaking mythic cards, and you see we've got a po' boy here. And also I want to add those Moonbreak Regent cards to my Dragons deck. Because I think that's the way to make my Dragons deck like even more powerful. But like you will see that in time, sir. But it might be a little bit of time. Not gonna lie. Okay. And then let me see those. I want to look at what did somebody just said about which one is Zendikar Rising Lands? Okay, let's look at those Zendikar Rising Lands. So X on that. Zendikar Rising is in historic now, right? It's freaking somewhere in here. I know it is. Am I an idiot? Did I pass it? The fuck? Whatever. I'm probably looking right at it. Whatever. Let's do the lands, rare lands. Wait, but seriously, where the hell is Zendikar? Like, oh, it's probably inside one of these anthology ones. I'm not gonna fucking click through that shit. Um, okay, so let's see. Yeah, no, that's Eldrine. Is there a specific one that you had in mind? They're all called Castle, right? Wait, is that Eldrine? I don't know what those symbols are called. I missed a couple of those sets. Let me see. Zendikar Rising. Oh, that's like a shape, right? Um, is it not one of these? Let me see. Would any of these be good? Add 6 mana. I mean, maybe. Creatures get +1/+0. Not as good if I can't get them. This might not be terrible for this deck right here. Um, okay, let's see. Where are these Zendikar? Yes, I clicked X. Okay, thank you for registering it this time. Um, okay, let's look for that shape. No, that's not it. Is this it? Is that Zendikar Rising? I have no freaking clue, man. Um, let's see, Zendikar. If you know what it's called, that might make it a little faster. But right now, I am looking through, as you can see, every single individual dual land. I think this is just dual land city right now. So yeah, we'll just run through this. Yep, and now Tri-Land City. Okay, and now this is actually lands that might have like some sort of effect. Okay, put 2 counters on it. I don't know if that's the one you were talking about. I'll keep going. I have 1 copy of that. That's cool. Oh wow, that one's a. I remember fighting against that. It's banned. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay, so how about this? I can't find that land right yet. So if you can tell me what that's called, be it now or like in a comment or something, next time I see you, whatever, that would be pretty cool. But what I wouldn't mind doing right now is let me see, setting this to Explorer and just putting in like the bare bones of like a deck right now. Let's see. So like it would be Jund, I would assume, because what the hell was that card called? Yeah, Haunting Voyage. Yep, we have to put it to not collected also. Okay, so Haunted Voyage, we'll start at 3. STITCHER. Oh, nope. No, there's an apostrophe, idiot. All right, Stitcher's Supplier, definitely run 4 of those, right? Really? How many things are called Marauding? A lot of them, I guess. It's a pretty good word to call things. Right? Topiary, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get up to that amount of lands to begin with. But yeah, I can absolutely see that happening. And Storm the Festival, Lucas, if anyone's even still here, I feel like I'm shouting into the void, but it's all good. I don't care. But yeah, Storm the Festivals would be good. I'm not going to put it into this deck right now because I don't know if both of these things would fit into it, but absolutely Storm the Festivals. I feel like that might be better in Gruul Dinosaurs since it has a 3 forest mana cost, you know, whatever in 3 forests. But I do like that, sir. I definitely like it. Let's see, Topiary Stomper. What would it be? Rotting Regisaur. Otherwise, what's the point? Probably Regisaur Alpha. I would imagine 3 of them because slots are going to be a little tight. Do you think like because it should have top end stuff, right? If we're going to be bringing dinosaurs out, so maybe Ghalta, maybe 1 Ghalta or 2 Ghaltas, 1 Carnage Tyrant. For lands, or for card drawing, excuse me, Ripjaw Raptor. Maybe keep the shiftings just out in the sideboard altogether. Like we're already at freaking 53 cards here, you know. And then something to mill. Well, whatever. Let me title this like Dino Mill Explorer. So E. Let me put this here. Okay, so that's gonna go into my decks, and like eventually I'll sit there and I'll work on more things. Maybe as I talk to you more on, or you know whoever, or yeah, just as I feel like it. But anyway, for those of you who are here left, shout out to you. Always appreciate having people here. Always appreciate having chatters. You know, I really enjoyed talking to you guys today. Thank you for these suggestions. Thank you for this stuff that I can really use to, you know, make more engaging and varied videos for the big fat bastards. And with that said, George, how you doing, sir? I appreciate having you. I actually just finished. I just got a couple of suggestions from some viewers about some really cool deck ideas. And it was with a dinosaur recurring from the graveyard strategy, George. So one of my viewers suggested this card right here, Haunting Voyage. Choose a creature type, dinosaurs, and then return up to 2 creature cards of that type from the graveyard to the battlefield. Well, I think you know how to read. You know how to type. I assume you know how to read. So, yeah, check that out, right? And then with a playset of Topiary Stompers and probably 2 Ranging Raptors on top of it. George, can't wait to see. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but with that said, you will be waiting to see because that Haunting Voyage is a mythic rare wild card, and I actually have plans for my next 4 mythics. They're going to go into those 4 mythic dragons that are, it's called like Moonveil Regent or something. The one that, like, whenever you cast a spell, you can like discard your hand and then draw cards equal to the number of, yeah, okay, you know the card. Yeah, but, so those are my plans for my next mythic, and I can't wait because then this Haunting Voyage can be used in a dragon deck, like of the same spiel. So yeah, you missed out on the gameplay, but that's why the YouTube has the time bar. I appreciate you showing up, and shout out to you. God bless the big fat bastards. Um, and with that said, kings and queens, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, as Jerry Springer says. And I will be streaming for you tomorrow, Monday evening at 7 p.m. I like doing the mornings on the weekends and then going back to the evenings during the week. Although maybe on Mondays I can do, I don't know. We'll see. With that said, have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Shout out to you, George. Yes, sir. See you next time. Appreciate you, man. Have a good weekend. Take it easy, man.